Welcome, Aries. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I'm getting ready to do a mid-December healing reading. Inspired by the Venus-Pluto conjunction, the first of three that's occurring throughout the Venus transit in Capricorn that will be ending in March of next year. So this is just the first of three readings of this sort that I'll be doing continuing into the new year. The Venus-Pluto conjunction is very much about the ways in which we are facing and confronting our shadow selves and reinvesting in our self-worth, our confidence, and our healing. So I'm going to start this reading, Aries, by reading the bottom of the deck. The King of Cups is indicating your emotional growth and maturity at this time. This card describes you as being able to detach from your emotions as an execution of mastery, so that you're able to expose your vulnerability, witness your experiences, and share them in such a way that you can inspire confidence, courage in others to face and share their difficult experiences. This card indicates that you have learned to be comfortable with the experiences of your past, including failures, disappointments, or things that did not meet the potential that you may have expected. Instead, to understand that all experiences you have gained in the lessons that you've learned, and your ability to witness and articulate those experiences, to expose that vulnerability and even what can be perceived as weakness is itself a sign of strength, and instead magnetizes people toward you as you model this maturity and this ability to share and talk about your feelings. The Pluto cards show what you are uncovering, letting go of, bringing to consciousness. So the Four of Swords, the Seven of Jades, and the Strength card is exactly the card that seemed most a description of what you've been experiencing. The Strength card really, in this deck, the Shulton deck, it is a cactus. And I love this cactus imagery as a symbol of strength, because the cactus is the plant, the one object in the desert that contains water. Therefore, the cactus is the host to animals, beautiful flowers, birds, and insects and other creatures for nourishment and protection. This is describing some of the experiences of some of the process of the Lord of Cups, the King of Cups, in which you are able to suck up the lessons that you've learned through your experiences. Hold that in as you courageously move forward through what may be actually some fairly harsh and challenging experiences. These are experiences that you are more than able to overcome, but they do take an incredible reserve of strength, maturity, and the ability to trust in the universe and recognize that you can be self-nourishing. The Four of Swords is also indicating this time right now of retreat, pulling in, Aries, as you are experiencing an opportunity to review the efforts that you've made in a certain direction, And this is you really analyzing and seeking understanding of difficult experiences that you may have had. Nevertheless, you've made some moves, you've built some strategies, and you've attempted a growth in such a way that you are now in reviewing and analyzing these experiences, cutting out what isn't serving you, and kind of weeding through the various ideas that are more useful or less. You are gaining and reviewing, recognizing your own development and progress. These work together. These cards are really working together to help you understand that despite outer evidence, external situations, you are growing and changing and moving forward. The Seven of Jades again emphasizes your ability to evaluate the effort you have made to date. This may be an overall view of your resources, your work life, your career path. This may be your understanding of the ground, the terrain, the space that you've carved out through your efforts, and what the results of your efforts have been, so that by looking at the strategies you've used to create, to distribute, to market, to profit from the products that you've created, the efforts that you've made, you are seeking to improve those, to make them better, to pursue this progress that you're already identifying on a conceptual level. So this is your tightening up your planning so that it is in greater alignment with your production, of the efficiency and the profitability of what it is you're producing, how to improve the goods and services that you offer. The Venus cards show where you're reinvesting in yourself. We have the Four of Jades, the Servant or Page of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. So we have a divine partnership here, which may be a feature of your experience right now. You may be in a solid and committed relationship or a very profitable business partnership at this time. It can also signify your understanding of your emotional growth. The impetus to move forward is now mirrored with the need to replenish your own resources and receive the benefit of the work that you've done to date. The Four of Jades is describing this ability to be aligned, head and heart, with your accomplishments. So you are fully established here on a material level. Your finances are solid, your home is secure, you're moving towards investing and saving. You're building up your reserves here. And I see that you are making plans for the way in which those reserves can be best planned, best distributed. So this is a card of really clear focus as to the goals and direction that you want to establish your foundation, grow your wealth and abundance. The Page of Cups is showing that your emotional maturity, has opened you up to new levels, in fact, of exploring your own individual potential. Your imagination, your realization of possibilities that were not clear to you in the past, Aries, is now something that you are accepting and opening up to as a beginner. You've opened your heart to learning a new way of being courageous in your relationships, in your work, and using that courage and that strength to model the way that you are able to improve and move forward, to build a strong foundation through your ability to be open, to be vulnerable, to explore your potentials, your imaginations, and new gifts and talents are, I believe, able to blossom with this firm foundation that you have created and established for yourself. These cards are indicating the way that you're negotiating these changes and challenges right now. The Ace of Staffs, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Six of Staffs. Victory is assured. So through this new pathway that you're embarking upon, this Ace of Staffs is indicating that this has inspired you to move in a new direction, to build in a new, more inspired way. So you are moving forward, not just building your physical resources, but also your health, your environment, your ethical, your spiritual grounding has been inspired and infused. You've developed a courage and determination as you are moving forward, highly motivated to advance your own growth, and you are receiving recognition for that growth. The Wheel of Fortune here indicates that the tremendous work, the tremendous amount of love and effort and attention that you have shared with others, unquestioningly, given where you saw a need that has at many times felt invisible, felt as though you were giving and not receiving in an obvious or external way. This card is indicating that now that recognition is coming to you. The wheel is turned in such a way that you are able to harvest from your incredible karma of the past, from all the effort that you have given towards establishing safety for others in your work or home environment, is now paying off in that these same resources are being given and shared with you as you move towards, in a new direction, towards a new great project. I hope you're finding value in this reading. If you're enjoying it, please like, and if you feel so inspired, please comment, share, and subscribe, because I'm sure most of you know that this will help me to develop more content if you find this content useful. I'm now going to finish off your reading, Aries, with an oracle, crystal oracle card, and I think I found it. First, let's look at the beautiful moonstone. And the key word of this moonstone is cycles. I am in the divine flow of my soul rhythms and life cycles. So Aries, I'm going to leave this here with you. Again, I'm Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I really appreciate all the love and support that I've received from you. Until next time, Aries, namaste.